Next chapter is using Awt controls, layout, managers and menus. This chapter continues our explanation of the abstract window toolkit, AWT. It begins with an examination of the standard controls and layout managers. It then discusses menus and the menu bar. The chapter also includes a discussion of two high-level components, the dialog box and the file dialog box. It includes with another look at event handling. Controls are components that allow a user to interact with your application in various ways. For example, a commonly used control is the push button. A layout manager automatically positions component within a container. Thus, the appearance of a window is determined by the combination of controls that it contains and the layout manager used to position them. In addition to the controls, a frame window can also include a standard style menu bar. Each entry in a menu bar activates a drop-down menu of options from which the user can choose. A menu bar is always positioned at the top of a window. Although different in appearance, menu bars are handled in much the same way as are the other controls. While it is possible to manually position components within a window, doing so is quite tedious. The layout manager automates this task. For the first part of the chapter, which introduces the various control and the default layout manager, will be used. The displays components in a container using left to right, top to bottom organization. Once the controls have been covered, the layout manager will be examined. There you will see how to better manage the positioning of your controls. Control fundamentals. The AWT supports the following types of controls: labels, push buttons, checkboxes, choice lists, scroll bars, text editing. These controls are subclasses of component. Adding and removing controls. To include a control in a window, you must add it to the window. To do this, you must first create an instance of the desired control and then add to a window by calling add, which is defined by container. The add method has several forms. The following form is the one that is used for the first part of the chapter. Component add, component comp obj. Here comp obj is an instance of the control that you want to add. A reference to comp obj is returned. Once a control has been added, it will automatically be visible whenever its parent window is displayed. Sometimes you will want to remove a control from a window when the control is no longer needed. To do this, call remove method. This method is also defined by container. It has this general form: void remove component obj. Here obj is the reference of the control you want to remove. You can remove all the controls by calling remove all method. Responding to controls. Except for labels, which are passive, all controls generate events when they are accessed by the user. For example, when the user clicks on a push button, an event is sent that identifies the push button. In general, your program simply implements the appropriate interface and then registers an event listener for each control that you need to monitor. As explained in chapter, once a listener has been installed, events are automatically sent to it. In the section that follow, the appropriate interface for each control is specified. The headless exception. Most of the AWT controls described in the chapter now have constructors that can throw a headless exception when an attempt is made to initiate a GUI component in a non-interactive environment, such as one in which no display mouse or keyboard is present. The headless exception was added by Java 1.4, you can use this exception to write code that can adapt to non-interactive environment. Of course, this is not always possible. This exception is not handled by the programs in the chapter because an interactive environment is required to demonstrate the Awt controls. Thanks for watching this video. If you found this video helpful and want more videos like this, then please let me know by click on like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.